The playoffs are finally here and game 1 of each series is in the books. Let's go see how each of these games shaped up and who has the upper hand early. First up, the Battlehawks and Monarchs. The Battlehawks jumped up to a 11-2 lead and will pick up in the top of the 8th. Aaron Baxter is up with the runner on second facing Cliff Cox. Baxter drills the 1-2 into center and it's out of here! A 2-run shot that cuts into the lead a little bit. It's now 11-4. Next up is Allegra St. Clair looking to follow Baxter. She does just that as she slams the 2-1 into left field and it is gone! 410 feet, back-to-back home runs from the Monarchs and Allegra's second of the game. Make this a little more interesting. Now it's 11-5. Monarchs end the inning getting 3. It's their biggest inning of the game so far. Top of the 9th and Byron Baxter is up this time with 2 outs looking to stay perfect. He hits a hard ground ball to third. Francoeur has trouble with it, but recovers in time to retire Baxter and the Battlehawks win game 1 11-5 behind big games from Kaiser Kala and Adeline Swan. The 3 stars in this one are Byron Baxter, Allegra St. Clair, and Adeline Swan. Moving over to our next series in the Valiant Conference semis, it's our Widows squaring off with the Pythons. Pythons open the series at home with Randy Junction on the mound. The Widows have Serena Slider on the mound as well. Let's start in the top of the 2nd with Crush Gonzalez leading things off. She gets the first hit off Junction as she singles back up the middle into center. Next up is the regular season leader in RBIs, Rose Davenport. She'll have an RBI opportunity here as Crush steals second. She doesn't get it here as she chases the inside pitch. It's a soft line drive to Diane Danger for the first out. Carla Pontarelli falls behind Junction 0-2. She does put this in play and moves Gonzalez over to third with a ground out to second. Raven Chaos steps in now with the RBI chance. And third time's the charm here as Chaos gives this pitch a ride into left and it is gone! Widows strike first as they jump out to a 2-0 lead. Fatima de la Cruz follows Raven and we know her struggles in the regular season. She starts the playoffs in a big way as Junction gives her a high pitch she likes and she hits it into right center over the wall for a solo home run. What a way to start for de la Cruz and the Widows as they lead early 3-0. Top of the 3rd with 2 outs, Lilith Nightingale keeps the inning alive as she plops a single down into left field after taking the inside pitch the other way. Crush Gonzalez walks to bring up Rose Davenport in another RBI spot. Randy gets the better of her again, this time sitting Davenport down on strikes to end the scoring chance and she's not happy about it at all. Top of the 5th now and again. Rose Davenport's up in a 2-out RBI spot with runners on the corners. She gets it done this time as she hits a line drive past the down second baseman into center. 2 runs come around to score as Rose gets her first 2 RBIs and extends the Widow lead to 5. Pythons have a chance to score in their half of the 5th with Homer Bridges at the plate. He hits a soft grounder to third. Bridges is retired at first, but the Pythons do get rid of the 0 on the scoreboard and the lead is now 5-1 Widows. The inning ends as Daisy Turner pops out to Pontarelli behind the plate as Widow lead is now 4. Bottom 7, Bridges is up with 2 outs and runners on the corners. Slider notches her 4th strikeout and ends her night, holding the Pythons scoreless in their half of the 7th. Widows looking for extra runs in their half of the 9th as Crush Gonzalez steps in with 2 outs and a runner on third. Hard hit ground ball to first, King dives but can't make the play. Gonzalez reaches safely and the runner scores, making it 6-1. Davenport comes behind Crush after stealing second and sends her home, singling into left. Now it's 7-1, and that would be the final as the Widows take game 1 of the series as they end with a total of 12 hits. The 3 stars of the game are Crush Gonzalez, Raven Chaos, and Serena Slider. Let's go on over to the Monument side of the bracket now for Game 1 between the Sirens and Nightmare. Marcus Midnight of the Nightmare goes up against Ruru Fujimoto of the Sirens. We're going to start in the top of the third with Mei Nakamura at the plate and 1 out. Her first at-bat of the playoffs couldn't have gone any better as she hits the 0-1 way into left and gone 427 feet. Nakamura's solo shot is her first home run of the playoffs, and the Sirens lead early in this one 1-0. Bottom of the fourth with the runner on third and DJ Dawkins at the plate. He takes the 1-0 right back up the middle, and with 2 outs he ties the game for the Nightmare with the RBI single. Nightmare up again in the bottom of the fifth. 2 on for Hale Barabara. She takes the 1-1 into right center, it gets down and the runner from second scores. The Nightmare have the lead back. Doug Outen comes up next and he hits a screamer to short. Nakamura can't glove it as it goes into left and the runner from third scores. 3-1 Nightmare. The inning ends as Vaughn Baseball grounds back to Fujimoto and the Sirens turn the double play to limit the damage to only 2. Kiwi Lightning's up in the bottom of the 6th. Runners in scoring position and Lightning gets the job done as she brings them both home with the single into center, making it 5-1. Kiwi steals second, then Barbara drives this ball to the left center gap. It's a 2-out RBI double for Hale Barbara. It's now 6-1 Nightmare. Later in the inning, Chip Lightning is up with the bases loaded and a 7-1 lead. The runners go and Chip rips this ball over the left field fence and into the seats for a grand slam. This jumps the Nightmare lead to 11-1. The Sirens would get one more in the 9th, but the Nightmare cruise in Game 1 11-2. Both teams combined for 19 hits. The 3 stars were the Lightnings, Chip and Kiwi, as well as Hale Barabara. On to the final game of the day, and it's between the Tigers and Swordfish as Brooke Valentine takes the mound for the Swordfish, going against Hei Yong Yi of the Tigers. Top of the second with the runner on third, and Siwoo Boo steps in for the Tigers. Boo hits the 3-0 into center, and Donovan Blackwell makes a great sliding catch to rob Boo of a hit. The runner from third does score, however, so the Tigers get the scoring started. The Swordfish answer back in their half of the second. Coral Longstroke slaps the 1-1 into right, and into the Tiger bullpen for a solo home run. An exciting start to the game as it's now tied at 1. Still in the Swordfish second, and former Reaper Azriel Campbell steps in. He goes right back up the box into center, and the runner from second scores to give them the lead. Donovan Blackwell's up now with the bases loaded. First pitch of the at-bat, and Blackwell gets all of it. A bases clearing grand salami caps the big inning for the Swordfish at home. It's 6-1. After the 6-run second, DeLaShawn Newton steps up in the bottom of the third for the Swordfish. He plates 2 more as the soft line drive gets down into right as Newton doubles to make it 8-1 Swordfish. Bottom 4 and the Swordfish continue to pour it on as Ariel Gonzalez adds 2 more as the hard ground ball gets past the infield as third baseman was playing in. It's into left and Gonzalez has a 2 RBI single. It's 10-1. Just like the Nightmare, the Swordfish take care of business in Game 1, beating the Tigers 16-1 and lead the series 1-0. The players of the game are Ariel Gonzalez, Donovan Blackwell, and Coral Longstroke. Here's a look at the games going forward as we prepare for Game 2 in each series. Our Widows will look to take a 2-0 series lead over the Pythons next time out. Alright, that's going to do it for me for the video. I hope you all enjoyed the first taste of playoff action here in the series. I'm looking forward to doing more of this and getting into the playoff series further. I'm excited for this, y'all. I really am. We had some good games. Hopefully the computer offense will sort of tone down a little bit. We'll see though. In the meantime, guys, thank you for watching and listening. I appreciate you all so much. I will see you in the next video, and don't forget to do all things you usually do. Like, share, comment, and if you're new here, subscribe as well and hit the bell. Helps you get notified when videos go live for you. And until next time, you know what to do. Keep on shining and keep on grinding. I will see you all in the next one.